You ever find yourself, in an English conversation, maybe just trying to sound casual or even just grabbing a coffee, and you feel that little hesitation, that bit where you know the words, the grammar's fine, but it just feels a tiny bit off, a bit stiff, like you're building sentences instead of just talking. Yeah, you're definitely not alone. It's totally normal when you're learning. So, today on the deep dive, we're tackling that feeling head on. We're really getting into daily English expressions, how conversations actually flow. And this isn't just about memorizing phrases, it's more about understanding the power behind them, the culture, the feel. So you can sound more like, well, more like you. Our mission here is to pull out the really useful bits from language guides, give you a kind of shortcut to understanding why things are said a certain way. We want you to move past just repeating words to actually feeling confident, authentic. We're not just listing voices, we're handing over the keys, really, to everyday English fluency.
Exactly. And what's so interesting, I think, is how these little expressions, the ones that seem so simple, they're actually packed, just packed with cultural cues, social information. Understanding them lets you do more than just speak correct English. It lets you really connect with people. It's about getting those unwritten rules, the stuff native speakers do without even thinking.
Yeah, those unwritten rules. That's such a good way to put it. Okay, so let's start where conversations usually start. Greetings. We all know, hello, how are you? It works, right? It's fine.
It's perfectly correct, yes.
But if you actually listen, you hear all sorts of other things like, hey, how's it going? Or what's up? And then, how have you been? So, what's the real difference, say, between how's it going and how have you been? Why does getting that right matter so much for sounding natural?
That's a great question. And it trips people up sometimes. How's it going is very immediate. It's about right now, the present moment. How are things generally? It's a casual check-in, you know?
Okay.
Right. But how have you been? That looks back. It covers the time since you last connected with that person. It implies a gap, maybe days, weeks, months. And it asks about their experience during that recent past leading up to now. So
yeah.
yeah, if you saw them yesterday, how's it going is perfect. Casual, quick.
But if it's been a while,
Then how have you been? It works much better. It shows you remember there was a gap and you're interested in bridging it. It just feels warmer, more engaged, more natural in that context.
so it acknowledges the relationship, the time passed. Okay, let's make that real. Quick dialogue. I'm A, you're B. Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good, thanks. How about you?
Can't complain. Just busy with work. That phrase I just used. Can't complain. It's everywhere, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's a classic.
For someone hearing that, what's it really saying? What's the social job it's doing?
Can't complain is, well, it's a neat piece of social shorthand. It's friendly, it's mild. It basically signals that things are generally okay. Life isn't necessarily perfect. Maybe you could complain if you want to, but nothing's seriously wrong. And crucially, you're not planning to unload problems right now in this casual chat.
Right. It keeps things light.
Exactly. It connects to that broader cultural preference sometimes for keeping casual interactions pretty smooth and not too intense. Unless someone specifically asks for more detail. It makes you seem easygoing, approachable, without needing to share too much. It's a subtle thing, but really useful.
That's fascinating, how just two words manage expectations like that. It really is about making things comfortable. Okay, speaking of everyday stuff, let's switch from greetings to, say, ordering coffee, another place where little phrases make a big difference. This is where things get really practical, right? How to handle that quick exchange politely, clearly. Okay, I'll be the barista this time, you be the customer. Let's run through it. Hi there, what can I get for you today?
Hi, could I have a medium latte, please?
Sure thing. Anything else for you?
No, that's all. Thanks.
Great. That'll be $3.50. Perfect. Okay, expert. Those bits you used, could I have? And that's all. Thanks. They sound simple, natural, but what's the actual power in them? Why those specific words?
Well, the power really comes from the politeness, the implied respect. Think about could I have versus, say, give me a medium latte.
Ooh, yeah. It sounds a bit demanding.
Right. It's direct, almost a command. In a service situation in English, that can feel abrupt, maybe even rude. But could I have frames it as a question. It suggests choice, it respects the barista's role, and acknowledges that they're providing something for you. That small shift is huge for keeping the interaction positive.
Okay, makes sense. And that's all. Thanks.
Super efficient. It does two jobs at once. First, it clearly closes the order. No awkward pause where the barista wonders if you're still thinking.
Prevents the anything else.
Exactly. And second, it bundles in gratitude right there. Thanks. Smooths the way, makes it pleasant. It subtly shows you're considerate. Big impact for just 3 little words.
So listeners, what this boils down to for you is that politeness. It's not just about being nice, it's actually a shortcut to sounding more natural, more approachable, and honestly, more confident. It shows you get the social rhythm of the language, not just the dictionary definitions, and that's a massive step, I think. Okay, now let's talk about some phrases you can just grab and use, like instant upgrades for your daily chats. Think of these as your communications survival pack. Expert, let's run through a few. Tell us what they mean, sure, but also why they're so handy. Let's start with, I'll get back to you.
Oh, get back to you. Okay, this isn't just stalling. It's actually a really smart way to manage expectations. It shows you respect the other person's question and your own credibility. Instead of guessing or giving a half answer on the spot, especially at work, you're promising a proper response later.
Buys you time, but politely.
Exactly. Saying, good question. I need to check that. I'll get back to you this afternoon.
Yeah.
That sounds way more professional than just stumbling. It builds trust.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, next one. I'm not sure. Let me check.
Very similar vibe. This one screams honesty and diligence, especially useful in work or study. It's much better than bluffing or giving wrong info. It says, I value accuracy, and I'll make the effort to find the right answer for you.
It's okay not to know everything instantly.
Totally okay.
Yeah.
And this phrase makes that okay. It shows commitment to getting it right. Avoids embarrassment later, too. Builds reliability.
Good one. What about when you just need to agree quickly? Sounds good.
Oh, sounds good. Is your friendly agreement go-to. It's easy, positive, informal, perfect for everyday plans or suggestions. You know, friend suggests pizza, sounds good. Colleague proposes a quick meeting time, sounds good. It keeps things moving, builds rapport. Simple, but effective.
Nice. Okay, the inevitable one. I'm running late.
Right. This one's all about clear, proactive communication, essential for managing expectations and showing respect for other people's time. I'm running late is direct, tells them what they need to know. The key is saying it as soon as you know. Don't wait until you're already 10 minutes late.
Yeah, that just makes it worse.
Much worse. A quick text or call shows consideration, lets them adjust. Vital for meetings, appointments, even just meeting friends.
Okay, and the last one in our pack. No worries.
No worries. Such a lovely, useful phrase. It's like conversational oil, you know. Smooths over little bumps. It's a casual, friendly way to say it's okay or don't worry about it, usually in response to a small apology or minor inconvenience.
Like if someone bumps into you slightly.
Exactly. Or they're a minute late. Or they forgot something minor. Saying no worries feels warmer, more relaxed than just, that's fine, or it's okay. It diffuses any tiny tension, keeps the mood light.
These really are little power tools, aren't they? For efficiency, for connection, communication, and just like you said. Okay, shifting gears slightly. This idea of small phrases leads to something bigger. Small talk. Its role in English-speaking cultures. Because sometimes the really big insights aren't about what words you use, but how you use language to connect. And small talk is, well, it's everywhere. You know, those little chats about the weather, maybe sports, if that's your thing, what you did over the weekend. You might think, why? Why are we talking about the rain? What's the point?
And that's a fair question, because the point often isn't the topic itself. What's fascinating is that these seemingly light chats, they serve a really important social function. They build bridges. Think of it as a social lubricant. It makes starting interactions less abrupt, friendlier. It's how you break the ice, establish a little comfort and rapport before maybe getting into deeper stuff.
Or sometimes you don't even get deeper, right? It's just the connection itself.
Precisely. It signals you're open, friendly, willing to engage on a human level, even briefly. It eases everyone into the interaction. In many English-speaking contexts, jumping straight to business or very personal topics can feel jarring. Small talk is the gentle ramp-up.
That makes total sense. So the message for you listening is, don't be afraid of it. Don't feel like it's pointless or you have to say something profound about the clouds. Initiating a little small talk shows you're friendly, you're participating. Simple things work best. Nice weather today, isn't it? Or did you catch the game last night? Even if they say no, you've opened a door.
You really have. It's the gesture, finding that neutral common ground. And if you connect this to the bigger picture, understand the why behind small talk. It changes it from this awkward thing you have to do into a tool you can use.
Yeah.
A tool for feeling more comfortable, more integrated, more connected in everyday situations.
Okay, wow. We've covered quite a bit in this deep dive. We started with greetings, got into the nuance between how's it going and how have you been. Then we looked at politeness in action, like ordering coffee with could I have? We gave you that survival pack of key phrases, I'll get back to you, no worries. and the others. And just now, we unpacked the cultural role of small talk, seeing it as a bridge, not just chit-chat. So, the big takeaway here. This knowledge is great, but it's only really powerful when you use it. So maybe pick one thing, just one phrase we talked about today, and consciously try it out this week. Say it out loud, practice it, build that confidence. And please, remember, making mistakes is fine. It's not failure, it's actually proof you're learning, you're stretching.
Absolutely. These phrases aren't just vocabulary lists, they're practical tools. Tools for connecting with people, for feeling more confident, for navigating your daily life just more easily. They help you move beyond just being understood grammatically to actually engaging in a way that feels natural, that feels genuinely like you.
So here's a final thought to leave you with. How might mastering even just one or two of these natural expressions start to change your daily interactions, making you feel not just understood, but actually heard? Think about what doors that small shift might open up for you in your learning, sure, but maybe in your life too. Give it a try.